Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Natalia Leigh and Mew is ripping up my couch right now. Mew? Today I am filming a little bit of a weekend working vlog. So as most of you probably know by now, I am working full time as a freelance editor right now and absolutely loving it. And I have a couple really big projects due this weekend. I have a full proofread, or not due this weekend, due this week. So I have a full proofread due on Monday and a full copy edit due on Tuesday, which means I really have to buckle down this weekend and get these projects done. They're almost there, but I do need a little bit more time. I don't always work on weekends, but I'm working today. So today is Sunday. It is like 9 a.m. right now, I think. Yep, it's 9:15. I've not yet gotten started for the day. I just went and got ready. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I'm ready to go have a little bit of breakfast, and then we're going to dive into working. So I'm just going to kind of bring you along on my Sunday work day today. My friend Brooke mentioned on my last vlog that I tend to vlog when it's like bad weather outside. I tend to vlog during like snowstorms and rain and thunder, and she was absolutely correct. So I'm gonna switch it up today. Today is going to be a very hot day. I mean, for me, it's very hot. I'm not much of like a hot weather person. Today's gonna be 82. So for that is quite hot for me. So Brooke, we're switching it up and we are going to vlog on a beautiful, sunny, warm Colorado day. So the first thing we're gonna go do is pour a big glass of water, and I have some strawberries in the fridge. I'm gonna have a big box of strawberries. We're gonna go outside and water my garden, and then we're going to sit down here at the desk and get started on my copy edit probably. I have more to do for my copy edit than my proofread. My proofread is due tomorrow though, along with I edit blurbs, like back cover blurbs, and I need to add that to Enchanted Ink on the website because I don't think I have it on there right now. But if you're looking for somebody to help you with your book blurb, let me know, because I took a whole class on editing blurbs and queries and the synopsis, so I got you covered. But let's go ahead and go get something to eat, get some water, go give my plants some water, and then we'll get started. We'll get started on stuff for the day, so let's go. Tifa, Tifa. Whoa, buddy, that was close. Tifa wants to go outside. Gonna turn on some music here. Hi, darling. Hi, baby girl. You want in? Okay. Go ahead. Finish my strawberries. I'm gonna pour myself a big glass of water, and then we're gonna go inside. We're gonna get started on copy editing and proofreading. So I got a lot to get done today. And I worked yesterday. But yesterday, I didn't get as much work done as I need to do today. Okay, welcome back to the office. I have my water now, and we're about ready to get started. But before we get started, I want to briefly talk about the difference between proofreading and copy editing. And I have a book here, let me see. So some people think that proofreading and copy editing are the same thing. I'll often have people reach out to me for editing services and request proofreading, not knowing that their book actually falls under the copy editing service, and that's what they really need. So with proofreading, you need to have your book already previously edited, and it needs to be laid out for print. That is the whole idea of a proof copy, proofreading. Makes a little bit more sense that way. So one of the purposes of proofreading on top of catching any errors that slipped through the copy editing phase, one of the purposes of proofreading is to make sure that your formatting is consistent, it's stylistically consistent, everything looks good in the actual proof. So what I'm doing for this current novel that I am proofreading, had this book, this is my client's book, had this book arrived to me sooner, I would have just started proofreading directly in this book using proofreader's marks and then, you know, making a list of everything so that I could send it back to the author and she could either confirm or deny all of the changes I was making. But because of the current state of craziness with the pandemic and everything, shipping was incredibly slow on this book. This book took like over 3 weeks to get to me. Usually shipping only takes 3 business days on proof copies. So if you don't have a physical proof copy that you can proofread, you should use a PDF. So when I am proofreading, of course, I always prefer the proof copy, but if I don't have one, I edit on a PDF using the comment function on my like reader device. So I will be like reading through everything, making sure that not only are no, you know, grammatical errors, spelling errors, punctuation errors, none of that stuff is getting through, but I'm also making sure that headers and folios are consistent. I'm making sure that the margins are consistent. I'm making sure that the chapter styles and the spacing that's applied to all those chapter styles is consistent. The scene breaks have to be consistent. So that is part of proofreading. You are also looking at the actual print layout and like the design of the book and making sure that there aren't any errors in it. So remember, if you are reaching out to a proofreader, you need to have your book already formatted and laid out for print so that they can do their job appropriately and they can actually do their job. Whereas a copy editor can work with just your raw file and they're the ones doing all the really heavy lifting, getting your book to the point where it's actually ready for people to read it in terms of readability. You know, a copy editor isn't going to be addressing a bunch of story or content issues. That is a developmental editor's job, and then it would move on potentially to like line/substantive editing, and then you're moving to the copy editor, a formatter, and a proofreader. So that's why you need a proof copy when you're doing a proofread. If you guys want to learn more about copy editing, proofreading, and other types of editing services, let me know in the comments down below. I always post polls on my channel so that you guys can decide on upcoming videos. So if you want more content on editing, what editors do, different types of editing, let me know because I'm always happy to talk editing because it's like my full-time life now. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and actually set a timer on my phone. I have a lot of work to get done today, so I think it's best if I'm setting timers and like working consistently for periods of time. So for the first timer, we're going to go ahead and set a, wow, that is a dirty ass screen. We're going to start with a 45-minute timer. I'm going to jump into proofreading. Again, I have a proofread due Monday and a copy edit due Tuesday. So I think I can get the proofread done pretty quick. So I'm going to start on that. It'll make me feel really accomplished and good when I know that that proofread is totally finished and ready to go back to the author tomorrow. So we're going to set a 45-minute timer and get started on some proofreading while finishing off my strawberries and drinking a big glass of water. So the way that I'm using my setup right now, just real quick before I jump into proofreading, is over here on my bigger screen. This is where I actually do the bulk of my work. So this is where I have either my proofread file pulled up or my copy editing file pulled up. So I'll have that here, and then over here on my laptop screen, I have the Chicago Manual of Style pulled up and I have my dictionary pulled up, so I can constantly be switching back and forth here, checking on rules via the Chicago Manual of Style, checking on spelling via the dictionary. So it really helps having dual monitors like this, because before I had the dual monitors, I was constantly having to click through all my screens and then I would get lost and it sucked up a lot of time. So if you are somebody who works heavily on the computer, you might consider getting dual monitors, a nice fancy setup. I still have to get an arm mount to hold this because it's literally sitting on a box right now that's taking up a lot of space. It kind of ruins the aesthetic of this beautiful desk I bought. So I do need to get like an arm to hold this second monitor, but that's how I kind of have my setup here. I have my work on this nice big monitor on the left, and then all of my like materials that I need over here on the right. So now that I'm set up, I'm going to go ahead and start a 45-minute timer, and we're going to get going. Okay friends, I just finished my 45 minutes of proofreading and I am almost done with this book. I'm on page 316 out of 356. I'm quite hungry. The strawberries didn't hold me over for very long, so I think Greg and I are going to order some Mad Greens and then maybe go and pick it up, eat it outside. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and order some food online and then probably get back to work, do another like half hour until lunchtime and hope that I can finish it up in a half hour, because then I can eat lunch and dive into my copy edit. Because again, my copy edit's gonna take me more time. There's more that needs to be done. And that one is due on Tuesday. So I'm not going to chat for too long. Let's order some food and then we'll get back to proofreading. Yay, okay, so I just ordered our Mad Greens. It'll be ready in 22 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another like, again, Mad Greens is like a couple minutes from us. So I'm gonna do another like 15 to 20 minute proofreading sprint, and then we're gonna go pick up some lunch, have a really good lunch, and see where I'm at that point. Wish me luck, let's start reading. Okay guys, I'm driving my car for the first time in literally like 2 months because I'm gonna go pick up the food. Okay guys, fun is over. I'm done with lunch, which means it's time to get back to work. It is 12:20, so we still have a really good chunk of the day left. I still have time to get all my work done. So I only have 31 pages left of this proofread. So what I'm gonna do is set a 40-minute timer. So I should be done by 1 o'clock with this proofread. I can take a brief little break and then I can dive right into my copy editing. It's going to be a very heavy day of copy editing. So I need to make sure that I'm really staying focused and getting to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my 40-minute timer. We're gonna make it 39 now because it's 12:21. Okay, so I just completely finished the proofread for my client. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would. It took me almost an hour, 55 minutes to be exact, to finish the proofread, but it's done. So I'm going to reward myself with a little cookie. I have a chocolate chip cookie sitting around here that I'm gonna go grab and munch on as a treat, and then I have to get started on the copy edit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, eat my cookie, and then jump into the copy edit because I have a lot of work to get done on that copy edit, but thankfully it's not due until Tuesday, so I still have all of today, all of Monday, and a majority of Tuesday to get that project finished for my client. So one thing is done. It feels really good. I love the book. I absolutely love this book that I just finished proofreading. I think you guys are going to love it as well when it comes out. If you're not already following Enchanted Ink Publishing on Instagram, I highly recommend it because I will share like what we're working on over there. We share tips and tricks and kind of behind the scenes, day in the life stuff. And also if you're ever curious about like the books that I'm working on or the books that I have worked on that are already published, we post them there. We love to share client work over on our Instagram, so make sure to come check us out. Okay, I'm going to go grab a cookie, go outside, see what Greg is working on in the van, and I will be back very soon. Mew, what are you doing? Are you cozy in Greg's chair? She's so cute. She's my little office companion. Anyway. Alright you guys, so I had my little break. I had a little bit of a cookie, and it's funny because it started raining while I was outside. So Brooke, you're still accurate. I always seem to be vlogging when it is raining or snowing outside. So it's raining a little bit. I am going to go ahead and do like 20 minutes of copy editing, and then I have an important phone call that I need to take. And then after that, I just have to do more copy editing. So it's kind of my plan to just copy edit until, oh gosh, it's 1:30 now, so I'll probably get on the phone at 2. That might take like an hour until 3. So I'll probably end up trying to wrap up my day around 5 or 6 tonight. if I can get in like 3 really solid hours of copy editing, I will be getting really close to wrapping up this project. My problem is just staying focused, but it's like a quiet day. I'm relaxed, I'm feeling good. I have a full belly after I ate my mad greens, so I think I should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and set like a 20-minute timer, and then I'll have my phone call, and then I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay friends, I don't remember what time it was when I last checked in. I think it was like around 1:15. It is now 3:15. It's still cloudy out and I'm starting to lose a bit of light in here, so I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog for the day. I have put in a pretty good amount of work on this copy edit, but I am not done for the day. I'm going to take a little break and fill out my bullet journal for the upcoming week. I always enjoy filling out like my new weekly spread. It's super relaxing for me. So I'm gonna take a break from copy editing, do my bullet journal, and then honestly just dive right back into copy editing and probably edit until 5 or 6 tonight to try to get a really good head start, because this copy edit is due Tuesday and I still have to like write up my reader report and stuff, so I am trying to get a good head start on that. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this vlog today. Please let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy my vlogs. I love filming them. They're so much fun to edit. They're some of my favorite videos to share on my channel, so I hope you guys are enjoying them too. As always, if you have any questions or requests for content, you can always leave those down below. What else do I have to say? My book, Pistol Daisy, which is around here somewhere. Let's grab it. My new book, Pistol Daisy, comes out June 9th in both paperback and ebook. I'm going wide with the ebook, so you'll be able to get it in all of its different forms. It won't just be on Kindle, but this book does come out June 9th. The Kindle book is available for pre-order now if you are interested. And of course, I am a proofreader, copy editor, and content editor, so if you are looking for somebody to help either polish up your story and help you publish it or go over another round of content revisions, definitely come visit me at enchantedinkpublishing.com and hopefully we can get you on my schedule. I am booking out at this point like 5 to 6 months in advance. So if you guys do want to work with me and you know, like looking into the future that you want to work with me, make sure that you're reaching out to me now rather than later, so I can make sure that I'm getting you on my calendar either for late this year or early 2021. Okay, that is all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!